Why is it back? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there was a test for the chat box, you know. Why is the brr back? Why is the brr back? Maybe I should try another scene. I don't know. How is everybody? Hello, welcome to this unusual early stream. But because we're gonna have later a drawing collaboration with Gavi. Yeah, okay, let's I'm just gonna start this unholy game. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, new game. I'm scared. You're already scared? Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayuri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like these, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayuri catch up to me. Hello, Sandy. Hello. Ivo Robotnik. Yeah. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Oh. Hydrate, thank you. Azula, please switch your language, thank you. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayuri. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Ivory, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Ah, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayuri likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Y'all! That's me! Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills. Socialize? What's socializing? Before you go to college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a need in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What? Socialize? Can you eat that? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right, all right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promise, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I will promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. This person really knows me. clubs. Sayuri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayuri! Sayuri must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and I realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayuri, yeah? There is no way I am going to your club. Ah, meanie. Sayuri is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had an interest in literature books. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. She's in the literature club. Spoiler alert. Ah! That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Oh, it's not. It didn't play? Wait. It didn't play. Oh no. We have to. Uh-oh. 1 second. Gonna save quickly. And then let me quickly. Make sure. 1 second. 1 second. I am so sorry. I thought it would work. I thought it would work. It does not. Why is it there? Ah. Ah. Why does it? This is supposed to be sound alerts. Sound alerts. I will look for this tomorrow. I will remove them quickly. I will remove them. Yeah, how do I remove them? Ah. Alien, I did hydrate, I did. 1 second. Why can I not remove? Ah! Okay, I removed them now. I'm just gonna have to do it here too. I haven't played before. I haven't. I just know a little bit that this game is You think that I don't know anything about this game? I know a little bit. I know that it's not. This is you can't you can't lie to me. Seriously, on Steam it says psychological horror, okay? So don't try to tell me that this is some sort of cute game. I'm not that stupid. I just have to do something real quick. Because the is still not working. Maybe we're gonna make a new test stream tomorrow then, to make sure it actually the sounds work, you know? Another text stream, exactly. Because I watched a video before and they said do it like this and this and this and this, and I did this, but it didn't work and I don't know why. Okay, we're back to the game now. Anyone who just joined and doesn't know about the game, please be aware there might be some triggers. Yes. I could update the Doki Doki. Oh boy. Maybe like add some trigger warnings. I'm just trigger warnings. I just said trigger warnings. Okay. Okay. Good morning, Barbarian Day. Hello, everybody. Gilgamesh, this is Monica. Okay. So, please, no spoilers. Let me. Can quickly say no. No spoilers. Boop. Yep, I just edited it. Okay. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Use Twitch tags. I don't know how to do it. We will test them tomorrow. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activity. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me the new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? I'm not a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Ivory, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayuri. Oh, hello, Sonanaru. Hello, welcome. Yuri is Yitsu's favorite. Okay. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayuri says it quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Thank you so much for your follow, Sonanaru. Well, so it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Ivory. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Oh, Muyuma, thank you for your follow. Come sit down, Ivory. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, I will get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Saria mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens up the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. I'm trying. I'm trying to give this game a little bit, every character a little known voice, you know. Yes, Gray, I'm playing for the first time. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Cat cakes! Give Natsuki a Valley Girl voice. Oh no, oh no! The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs the first and then Monica. I will follow. It's delicious. Sayuri talks with her mouth. I haven't... Nonsense, please stop doing this. It's not like I don't know anything about this game. Thank you. I know, it's not all cutesy dootsy. Sayuri talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayuri said, well, maybe, but not for you. No, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying the tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. I don't know. See, all I know that it's not there. It gets dark. That's all that I know. Okay, I know it's like psychological horror. I don't really know the plot or anything. That's all that I know. Kartoffeln! I know that it's not okie dokie, exactly. Thank you very much for your follow, Kartoffeln! So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Hydrate, thank you, I just did. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? Honky donkey. Honky donkeys. No, the eyes are not okay yet. I'm looking for making an improvement. It's all in the making. Thank you. You could probably be a board member of any for the majors clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand out of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I would much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I am fulfilling that dream. Monica is really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it away. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we all can grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. But it's not a game, it's a childhood trauma. Yes, I just have started playing. Yes. This was the first time a human guess thought they could write outside the textbook. How? I'll say what? Can leave the club now. Don't know what literature is, only anime woman. Bunzel, thank you so much for your follow. So, Ivory, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Accent? British? Oh, a British accent. If I can. See, I'm not that good in any in many kind of accents. Water. One second, please. I am very sorry. Let me set a timer for this. Tuesday? Today is Wednesday, isn't it? Is it Wednesday? Oh, Yuki, you got a license for that knife. It's Wednesday. Let me set a timer. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 1 second. A timer of 5 minutes. Alright. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you? Well, let's see. I have no idea how a British person talks all the... Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Hi, Doug. How are you? Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up when she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw a loop? Noob Master, good evening! Good evening, Noob Master! Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read horror book once. I desperately grasp something. This is even more I desperately grab something that I can relate to a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that. For someone as gentle as you, I guess I could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I have to practice British. I will listen to British people more. That's some nice foreshadowing, yeah. Oh, good morning, Voiden. Good morning. I'm doing good. How about you? Natsuki's eyes drifted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give it back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. It's 6:30 a.m. Why are you not asleep yet? Go to bed now. Fine then, go to bed. Sayuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I am not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. No, very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing it takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing the even deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example for help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's... Oh, thank goodness! Ah. I'm gonna make a accent practice stream next week, I swear. uh... 1 hour timer to the next accent redeem. Yes, because I'm not crazy. Okay. We get an actual British person to teach you. If we find a British VTuber who would who wants to Alright. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Baka is not British. Baka is Australian. It's Australian. It's basically mid-maxed British. That way everyone is even. Yay! Let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Kazuma, what's your language? Oh, magical bananas! Thank you a lot for your follow! Isn't that right, Ivory? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back at the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sairi may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Ivory? You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I will join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sairi wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came here for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Ivory, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Baka is here. Hello, Baka. Joaquin, what do you mean by wow? Suddenly realized all of these Monika is Baka, Natsuki is Space, Gabi is Yuri, and Chat is Society. Yeah, she is everywhere. Actually, she never left. She is right here. She was always here. Can we do the Sayuri route? I haven't decided yet. Yeah, can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Just back. Hi, Ivory. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. These are alien hiccups. These are not Gatori hiccups. Sure, might as well. Yay! You have to make a choice soon, yes, but not so soon. I don't wanna do this. I don't wanna choose right now, not immediately. I won't make a choice. With that, the two of us depart the club room to make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing the poem tonight. You heard IBS hiccups came as soon as you could. Yes, I will make the choice as soon as I have to, okay? Thank you. Pick words you think your favorite. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Big Fluffy Gamer, thank you so much for your follow. Right now is the choice. Okay. But I don't want to go with the... who was Sayuri? I don't want to go with this route. He's so cute. Must hydrate. Okay. Smile, lust, blanket, tears, fireflies, raindrops, ocean, vivacious entropy. Okay, we're gonna go with the smile. I'm not gonna decide. I will just make should we do this together maybe? I chose smile. What should I choose now? She's gonna get super friend zoned. How about feather or excitement? Determination is also a good word, but adventure is also nice. I'm gonna take feather. Oh. Starscape together, pout, desire, fear, melancholy. Let's make this dark. Whichever one you choose, the girl that likes the most will jump. Yeah, I figured that. I'm gonna go with Yuri, I think. Yes. Depression. Why did depression? Why did she jump? Depression and she jumped. She doesn't look depressed. Okay, let's pick Fluffy. Foreshadowing. Okay, let's take. Oh, it's just gonna go with Kitty. And. Agonizing. Agonizing. Nightgown. Oh my goodness. Can we take the Baka route instead? What would that be? That's us whenever you get lost. I just said it. Oh. Oh. Anger, cage, hair, marshmallow, existence. Kiss. Who will jump when I get kiss? Warm, bouncy, hurt, covered, sticky, anime, rain cloud, aura, marriage, landscape. Oh. Baka is like Monica. She's okay with this, by the way. Anime. Yes. Alright. Milk, horror. Oh, we're gonna go with horror this time, of course. Of course. A disarray, lucky, treasure, puppy, uncontrollable, lipstick, vivid, giggle, disown, and frightening. Should we go with puppy? Clumsy, disaster, cry, pure, sparkle, fun, sadness, say giggle, again, giggle, 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 giggle. What? Alright, let's go with sadness. Why is she jumping? She knows sad. She's super happy. She knows sad. Should we go? If I click unstable, I swear she's gonna jump. That made your day? Okay. What should we click for Yuri? What should we click? This game hit you differently. She likes some fancy words. Is infinite a fancy word? Or unrequited infinite, I would say so. Ah, yes, okay. Extraordinary. Extraordinary. Charm, captive, friends. Doki Doki. I feel like we have to go with Doki Doki here. The fact that you can't pronounce it means it's fancy. Extraordinary. I can't. Okay. I think this is an essence. Yes. Jumpy, party, romance, skirt, effulgent. Effulgent or effulgent? Spinning. No, here. Yes. Amazing. Empty. Loud, sing, tenacious, lazy, happiness, laugh, heartbeat, precious. Oh. Now, what's the fanciest word here? I think she likes arson. I say tenacious. Tenacious is the fanciest word. I have no idea. They are all not very fancy, I think. She's saying gonna tenacious. Yay! Tenacious D. Hi again, Ivory. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Ivory. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Ivory always gives his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Drowning the... Yes, I am. I have a glass of water in my hand, so I'm sipping all the time. Thank you. You make you feel not okie dokie. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your whole house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Ivory can become good friends too. Sayuri. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayuri! Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss this if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out the book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own place. Or did you say pace? I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monika are having cheery conversation in the corner. Chunky Talks, thank you so much for your follow! Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for... Every day is a hiccup. It's not a hiccup. It's just hicks. Single hicks. Because when I drink fizzy water, it happens. I'm having a great day so far, yes. No, I disabled them for now because the others didn't work, so I don't want to spend anyone... I don't want anyone to spend bits on something that doesn't work, so... I think I disabled them all, so they shouldn't be there. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. Oh, thank you! Thank you for your bits! Thank you! Kartoffeln! As you notice, I don't have a new goal yet, because I'm still a pretty bit overwhelmed from yesterday. When I saw all the notifications again, I nearly started crying again, so that was just crazy. And so right now such nice... Wow, don't make fun of me! You've been the only person to correctly pronounce your name. Yeah, because it's a Kartoffel is German. I am German, so it's not that hard to say Kartoffeln. So, so yeah, right now I don't need anything except the Switch that I already ordered. So I'm good, you know. I would have to think about something. I'm happy right now. I'm always happy, but yeah, you know. Don't make fun. Don't make fun of me for mistaking the bits for the dollars. I'm still processing. Yes. I guess I will play it because I bought the bundle, so it's there. So yeah. So why not, right? I can play this with others. It's a good thing that I can play then with viewers and subscribers, so that's pretty cool. German alien speaking in British, playing in an American game set in Japan. Okay, let's continue. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Oh. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that she gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Oh, Simo, thank you very much. Thank you for your follow. Thank you, Mana. Thank you. Deserves all the love. Thank you. You're so sweet. Evil Hero Dogma, welcome. Thank you for coming here. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of the sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Ivory? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those things of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive in the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things when horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you relate to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and people stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I'd slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That's it, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Kieran, thank you very much for your follow. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really don't apologize a lot, don't you? You really... I do? I don't really mean to. Oh, I have to... I have to change the but command too. I didn't think of this. Hardware definition, thank you very much for your follow. I see you peeking up at us random avatar. Aha! That's Waka, yes. Sorry for being so sorry all the time. Sorry about that. Yes. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and then hold my book more between the two of them. Oh, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Oh, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh! Thank you, Barbarian Dave! Thank you! Oh, Jimmy Pellin! Hello, welcome! Oh, wow! Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah! I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips on her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me, as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. Oh. Excuse me. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. Ah, I see, the alien is learning about how school life works. The person below is Baka. I can show you. Let's do it here. That's creepier than the game. I'm gonna move everything here a little bit like this so you can see Baka a little bit better. Okay. Hopefully my ring light will come today, and then hopefully the twitching will get away. Okay. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side that she catches it under her own thumb. Turbinal Carp, thank you very much for your follow! Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she will do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But Ivory, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing. Embarrassing. Embarrassing that you think that. Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant it kind of cute. Oh, what are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about the time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spreads from finishing her thought. Embarrassing. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Oh, it's not... It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then I slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pulled out their poems. Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Baka is the alien Pokemon who very clumsy proceeds carefully. Who should I show my poem to first? Of course we're gonna go with Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? Oh, woofs. Oh, woofs. Thank you so much for your follow. Wow. Awesome. Oh, oh, woofs. You're at 669. Oh, that happened so fast. It happened so fast. Oh, goodness. I guess you're right. What am I getting nervous What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh. Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again. In complete disbelief. How can this dum-dum write something like this? Didn't want to say anything, but thanks was missed. I'll leave it at that. Oh. Oh no. wanted to miss it. I'm sorry. Bro, you wrote this. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their new style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. Hi Frank, how are you? I didn't steal anything. I did not. I didn't steal the poem. I'm sorry, I did not. Don't accuse me of stealing anything. In other words, they tend to pick... The end result is that both their style and their expressiveness are weakened. Once you find her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Oh, the other Frank is here too. Two Franks are here. Hello. Hello, TV Frank's Wild Years, and hello, Frank Ogonza. Hello. Yeah, we keep stealing poems. We are not. A little bit. I thank the person who gifted me the sub. Ah! Where's Filthy Frank? Frank Patrol. This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. Last time the Harus took over. Ah yeah, that's true. The Franks are rising! The rising of Franks. In cinemas, end of April. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different scales and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, or to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Haru wants to be Frank. In a world where everyone is not Frank, only two Franks stand. The Rising of Franks, the Revenge of Haru's coming to cinema. The Franks are plentiful this year. A fine harvest! A plentiful Frank fest! Ah. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh, So we eat Franks. What a good cereal name. The Frank cult trying to indoctrinate kids again. Oh no! I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Bro! This handwriting was beautiful! My own handwriting is so bad, sometimes I can't even read. Ooh! Thank you, TV Fring's Wild Years. Thank you so much! Ah, that's so sweet, thank you! The stream is so frank. Sometimes I can't read my own handwriting, and she is complaining and she's apologizing for her handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often because I'm a dum-dum. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. Frank, are you from Frankfurt? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Because I'm a big dum-dum. What about the air? Are you into ghosts, Yuri? What kind of I'm sorry, but this she's talking about her. I mean, the poem did have ghosts. It said something about ghosts. But what kind of question is this? She's like, I tried to write a poem that's not too hard for for you, you know, and I'm like, anyways, you like ghosts? You keeping up? Okay. Are you a girl? You into ghosts? Yo, I heard you like ghosts. Haha. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Ivory. I'm a big dum-dum. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Oh, goodness. I suppose you only glance over it after all. Hi girl, you ghosting? You walks into haunted mansion. You come here often? But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings and experience on their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Does my character know what a metaphor is? I don't... Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Of course you didn't, because you dum-dum. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know... I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Ivory. Ah, me too. Who should I show my poem to next? We're gonna do Monica at last. Vivian protect big stupid, yes. I think that's called being dumb. It's because of the fizzy water. Should we do a hic counter? Need hic emote. Ah, yeah. This is a good poem, Ivory. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write it one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. She's a liar, don't trust Sayuri. Okay. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. We already hit the donation goal? Yes, we did it yesterday. It was crazy. And for now, I don't have a new goal because for now, I have everything that I need. So, it's all good. See? It's like I said before, Ivory. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. She's like Haley from Stardew Valley, don't trust them. I smell... hello, shellbirds. I don't have smelly feet. I don't. And as long as anyone is saying this, you're not gonna see my feet again. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here. That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you read my poem too, right? She got $100. I thought they were... Ha! Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Beautiful! Beautiful! Feet pics, yes, but not as long as people say I have stinky feet. Is the game still not creepy? No, I don't think so. Sayuri, this is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. I love the I want breakfast thing at the end. The music is nice, yes it is. A woman of culture. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yes, especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Poets express their feelings in a very different way. I want breakfast. Yes. Oh. You're paying the Chet's funeral again? Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Who should I show my poem next to? Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you will like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that she wanna get out. Oh! Thank you, Frank. Thank you. Thank you. What did you just write, Natsuki? People can try. Aliens can probe and humans can get probed. Yes. I told you that we weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even make my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Brayden, thank you so much for your follow. Gotta get in the mod's good side. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Okay. Yeah, I understand. Do I? Of course. The poem where she says monkeys can climb and stuff, that's what I understand, of course. We are Doki Doki, yet we are still Okie Doki. But I don't know for how long this will last. We stay Doki Doki. Natsuki's writing is so good, but Ava is just like, yes. I like that it's easy to read, but it just hits hard. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set it up with a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it meant to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. She looks like a child. Fish gotta swim, birds gotta fly, people gotta sit and wonder why. I have something to tell you. Do you know that that's about it. Oh, okay. Okay. Hi, Ivory. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions to the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't Don't be afraid to bring up things, okay? Alright, I keep that in mind. Baka's talking from the corner, just like this game's still lurking. Of course I'll be afraid. Of course I'll be afraid to bring up things. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, wanna share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Ivory. We're a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's a sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Ivory. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. It makes me go ooh. You have no fish? No fish? That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what? You relax this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near the level yet. Don't worry so much about that. Do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the key of a style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? This is like fake it till you make it. I see. Yuri has two big convincing arguments on why to date her cute shyness and her thoughtfulness. Hello, Fable! Welcome! Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction, the sparkles What does this word say? This one. Protrudes? Protrudes? I don't know this word. Holes are usually different use. I think it's... I don't know. I don't know this word. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. Protruding, hervorstehen. Ah! Okay. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. It's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. I can't... okay. Image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hall of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. What will this tell us? So what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Must hydrate? Okay, I will. You only have 20 minutes left, by the way. Because after this I have to get ready for the collaboration. Oh, excuse me. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? I'm not gonna skip everything. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly, maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen at the same spot for too long, you will just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they're just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting into myself. Across the room, Sayuri and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of the expression change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it, and Ivory did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And I really liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress your new member, Yuri. Thank you, Nansas. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ivory appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Ha! And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Ivory started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Ivory, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Fight. Lord Drakon, thank you so much for your follow. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Ivory. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Ivory? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. Oh. Ivory makes a fight for their love. Sheesh, fighting girls fighting over you, damn. Let me quickly drink something. Oh boy. Thank you, Lord Draken, thank you. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. Oh, Colonel, thank you so much for your follow. I understand. Yuri, You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. And that's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice it. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said something that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenched her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I ended up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it feels to take a walk and clear my... It helps. Sorry, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki! She really didn't need to do this. I look across the room. Yuri has a chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly... Is this right? Gingerly? You should do voice acting. I don't know, I'm not sure. It's super hard. I'm not gonna lie. How long are you gonna play on stream today? I'm gonna end this in about 10 minutes. And then after, in about 2 hours, I'm gonna have a collaboration with a dear fellow VTuber friend, Gavialis Gaeti. She's a crocodile. Gonna be a drawing ivory dog VA. Hello, Saint Neko. Hello. Thank you so much for your follow. I get confused because you have two streams open. Oh no. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent. Some English words I just don't know how to say. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like this. Probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated? Oh, there goes my voice. 1 second. Yeah, okay. I forgot. I'm glad you like my voice. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Ivory, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, huh? What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Ivory, how about you? Yeah, I would say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Ivory! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Ivory, it's nice that you get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop it there? Well, just... Sorry. We're just... Are you serious? Last 5 minutes of stream and he's doing this. I'm very sorry. You to the devil. Okay. So, German mode means I'm gonna speak German for 5 minutes. So I have to translate this. I'm very, very sorry. But at least you can read it. Let's start. Nun, wir müssen einfach sehen, was die Zukunft für uns bereithält, Sayuri. Ich tippe ihr auf die Schulter. Auf die Schulter? Weiß ich auch nicht. Ich sag das mehr zu mir selber als zu ihr. Aber es ist einfach, Sayuri zu... This is so hard! Just gonna speak German and confuse everybody. Okay. Ich sag das mehr zu mir als zu ihr selber, aber es ist einfach, Sayuri dafür zu benutzen. für einen Monolog zu benutzen. Okay. Ja. Lass es, ja, let's do it. Lass es uns machen. Was? Okay. Oh. Das ist ja jetzt aber eine blöde Situation. Okay, nehmen wir Kopfhörer. Nein, wir brauchen die schönen Wörter. Agonizing ist ein schönes Wort. Wir wollen Yuri beeindrucken. Das heißt, nehmen wir Philosophie. Agonizing. Oh, Joaquin versteht ein bisschen Deutsch. Immerhin. Okay. Nehmen wir jetzt extraordinär. Nicht schön. Ich meine die fancy Wörter, weißt du? Agonizing klingt ja ganz schön fancy. Also. Und Yuri mag die fancy Wörter. Ich denke mal, Existenz ist ein fancy Wort. Ja. Okay, was noch? Nightgown, Nachthemd. Nein, sprechen Sie Deutsch. Okay. Feuerwerk, Anime, Kawaii, niedlich. Schönheit, Essenz. Wie viele dieser Sachen kann man einfach... Was für ein Wort sollen wir jetzt nehmen? Essenz? Ja. Okay. Und jetzt? Wir müssen 20 Wörter aussuchen. Oh. Prime Gifts. Danke für dein Follow. Ah, er versteht das meiste, was ich sage. Das ist doch gut. Ah, ja. Was sag ich? Ich rede Deutsch. Ja, okay. Depression. Tenacious. Was heißt Tenacious auf Deutsch eigentlich? Confusing Gibberish. Was heißt Tenacious auf Deutsch? Okay, was haben wir noch? Intellektuell. Ja. Precious. Uncontrollable. Okay. Was sollen wir jetzt nehmen? Wir haben nicht mehr so viel Zeit. du lernst schon Japanisch und jetzt musst du auch noch Deutsch lernen. Nein. Fester? Fester? Oh, Landscape. Und jetzt machen wir Desire. Determination. Horror. Treasure. Oh nein, Lord Drakan ist verwirrt. Oh nein. Jemand nimmt den Fluch der Verwirrtheit von ihm. Jemand nehme seinen Fluch von ihm. Okay. Excitement. Disorientiert, das bin ich. Oh nein. Oh. Hallelujah. We're back to English. So yeah, someone redeemed Jitsu redeemed German mode, so I have to speak German for 5 minutes. So that's why you didn't understand anything. So they I don't know, they like it for some reason. They like to understand nothing. Forgive. Check posture. Posture is good. Thank you. Vivacious. Okay. One last word. Me understanding German and English. Wow. That's like next level. That's... Universum. Okay, es ist jetzt aber Zeit. Ja. Okay. It's time. It's time to end the stream now. I did save. I'm gonna save once again. But we're gonna be back on Friday. And we're gonna see if we're gonna still be, if we will still be okie dokie after playing Doki Doki for a bit more. Back to the forest we go. No. Do we have someone to raid? Well, we will see. I will look now. I will make a looky now. Baka is streaming. That's true. The Binding of Isaac. Yes, it's short today because I have to get ready in 2 hours. I have with Gavi drawing collaboration. Collaboration. So this is why this stream is a little bit shorter, and then in 2 hours we have to we're gonna be drawing. Lizard drawing stream. Yes. All right then. Tomorrow is no stream. Oh, Friday we're gonna be back with more Doki Doki. Dark Witch of Dream. Let me check. Let me check. She's playing Animal Crossing. Should we? But I think this time I would like to go with Baka. If that's okay for you. Okay. Cute game to cute game. That's true. Binding of Isaac looks funny though. Okay. Getting a return investment. Yes. Okay, everybody. So we're gonna see each other in 2 hours then. I have to rest a little bit, and then I have to eat something, and then get ready and everything. So we're gonna see in 2 hours for a little bit of not Binding of Isaac. No, donate for Switch. It's done. It's done. We are done donating. I haven't I haven't changed the. I didn't have the time to have to remove the thing. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to gift myself my pet. No, 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 no. Keep your money. Keep your money, Frank. Okay. All right. Bye, bye, everybody. See you. See you in 2 hours.